Front roll, somersault.
Logan, what are you doing?
Sneaking around.
Why? We're just in the Genesis Exploration Complex, getting ready for another episode.
Because it's fun. Parkour! Now flatten against the wall.
Well, how about you sneak into this next episode?
You got it. Now backflip. Yeah!
You good now?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Airship Genesis. It's time for our next episode, The Sneaky Spies and the Scarlet Cord.
Take flight on the Airship Genesis and join in the legendary Bible adventures of the Genesis Exploration Squad.
Cameron!
Gabby!
Logan!
Wyatt! Emma! And our pet monkey, Jules!
5 incredible adventurers entrusted with an airship that can take them anywhere in the world, powered by a special Bible that also opens pathways to the past. There is no telling where they will end up on their search for history's legendary artifacts. And then, of course, there is me, their trusty AI companion, Rupert. Welcome aboard.
Wyatt, you almost ready?
Yeah, sorry, Logan. The helipad has to be strapped on just right, or else I could go flying.
Isn't that the point? To go flying?
Well, yeah, but controlled flying. Not flying across the room into a wall.
Hey, what you guys doing?
Oh, hey, Cam. Wyatt's testing a new invention, the helipack. Apparently, it's some kind of helicopter backpack thing. Let's just say it's good we've got this protective testing room now.
I heard that.
Oh, I thought I muted the intercom.
Well, I heard you loud and clear. Anyways, Cam, this pack will allow any of us to fly upwards of 1,000 feet. The helipack is easily maneuverable, high speed, and completely safe. As long as you're strapped in right.
Great, Wyatt. Well, let's see what it can do then.
Right. Test the air depressurization. All good. Start the propeller. Ready for liftoff.
Whoa! Extreme!
Look at him go!
I
Awesome.
want one!
Woohoo!
Arlene, it's too dangerous.
We should at least consider it.
Hey, I didn't know our parents are here.
Well, they work here, remember?
Woohoo! Whoa!
Wait, Logan, listen.
I don't know, Marlene. The mission is level 5. It might be too difficult for the crew.
Roger, it's the last artifact we need to reopen the artifacts of the Wilderness Wing.
No.
Besides, I really do think the kids are ready. They've retrieved the artifacts at a faster rate than we did at their age.
I know, but there are so many variables. I mean, returning to a pathway is risky. Remember what happened when we tried to retrieve Rahab's Scarlet Cord?
Yeah, but we made it out all right. Just a few bumps and bruises.
Funny, I remember a broken arm, too.
Well, yeah, nothing that couldn't heal.
Right. I'll think about it. Come on.
Level 5? So the missions can actually get more difficult?
That's what it sounds like.
Well, it sounds like we've got a new mission.
Logan, we would need permission before we head out on something that dangerous.
Hey, did you hear something?
I don't hear anything.
Thought I heard screaming. Oh well, come on, let's find Gabby and Emma. Emma, Jules, Rupert, there you are.
Where's Gabby?
Under the airship! Just tightening a few bolts, changing the oil, keeping her in tip-top shape.
Great, we've got something to tell you.
Wait, Logan, where's Wyatt?
Right here.
Whoa! What happened to you?
Somebody was supposed to supervise the helipack test, but decided to leave me in dire distress.
Oh dear.
I thought you had it under control.
Clearly, you could see from my disheveled hair and my ripped jumpsuit that I did not.
Logan, you left him to try out his invention alone? I thought we talked about this.
Wyatt, I'm really sorry.
Me too, Wyatt. We shouldn't have left you.
It's okay, I forgive you. Where did you go anyways?
That's what we've been trying to tell you all. We overheard my dad and Gabby's mom talking about a level 5 mission.
Whoa.
Wait, they have levels?
I know! Who knew? place. Apparently, it's the last artifact they need to reopen the artifacts of the Wilderness Wing.
The only thing is, the mission to get this artifact is pretty risky and dangerous, which is why they haven't told us about it yet.
Maybe that's for the best. They would know. They were members of the original Genesis Exploration Squad. Remember? They've been on this pathway before.
Are you kidding me? If I had known we could level up, I would have been all over the harder missions.
So, what's the artifact?
They called it Rahab's Scarlet Cord.
Rupert, can you access that artifact and its mission?
Unfortunately, I cannot. You will need clearance in order to access a level 5 mission.
Then clearance is what we're going to get. Come on, I've got an idea.
Logan, why are you acting all sneaky?
Because we are being sneaky, Gabby. Okay, so now that we're in position, everyone act natural. Sis, acting natural means breathing.
Oh, right. I hold my breath when I'm nervous.
Who's nervous?
Hi,
Mr. Cameron's dad, Mr. Sir.
Hi, what are you all doing in here? The artifacts of the Wilderness Wing is still closed.
Well, we just realized that we only need one more artifact until the wing can reopen. Sir, we're just, bemoaning that fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's, very sad that it can't be opened for the public.
Yeah. Look at the empty glass.
All right, which one of you was eavesdropping?
Look, Dad, we didn't mean to overhear, but Logan and I heard you talking about retrieving the last artifact for this wing, and, well, we believe we can do it.
Oh, you do you?
Yes.
All right. I believe you actually can do it too.
Yes.
But first, we need to head back to the complex in order to brief you all on why this mission is so risky.
Here we go.
Thanks, Dad.
So, how is this mission any different, sir? I mean, don't we just head in, find the artifact, and head home like usual?
Well, essentially, yes. But the story of Rahab's Scarlet Cord is in Jericho as the Israelites are about to march through.
Jericho! We were there when God made the walls come tumbling down.
Exactly. Visiting the same pathway more than once makes it unstable. Because you've already been to Jericho when the Israelites were there, the pathway is much more susceptible to causing a lasso.
What's a lasso?
It's when the time warp senses highly hazardous happenings.
Sis?
Oh, right. Basically, it means that the pathway will suck us back out without warning.
It's extremely dangerous, which is what makes this mission extra tricky. However, there are a few rules you can stick to which will help stabilize the pathway.
Tell us what to do.
First, you must not be seen or come into contact with anyone.
Stealth. I like it.
It's a lot harder than it sounds, Logan. Second, you must follow the story. You may be tempted to get ahead of the sequence of events, find the artifact and get out, but that could easily cause the pathway to lasso you. So, keep to following what the Bible says and be patient.
Anything else, Dad?
Yeah, work together as a team. And Rupert,
Yes, sir.
keep them safe.
I will do my best, sir.
Ready to head out, squad?
You bet!
Yeah!
All right. Jumpsuits?
Check.
Explorer wristbands?
Check!
Ropes and helmets?
Check!
Fish sticks? Quiet?
Check! And don't forget the helipack!
Wait a second. You're not bringing that, are you?
Don't worry, I fixed it. I just had a few loose screws.
Loose screws, huh?
Squad, the airship is powered up and ready for liftoff.
Thanks, Rupert. Everyone strapped in? Good to go.
All set.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Yikes!
Whoa! Sorry about the turbulence. Things should be pretty calm now.
That's a relief.
Rupert, can you give us a description of the pathway we're heading into?
Certainly, Cameron. As you remember, when the people of Israel marched around the city of Jericho 7 times, God made the wall fall down and gave the city to the Israelites. The The story of Rahab takes place in Joshua chapter 2, while the city of Jericho still stands. In fact, Rahab was an inhabitant of Jericho and lived along the wall itself.
Wait, so Rahab wasn't an Israelite?
Not originally, but when a few Israelite spies infiltrated Jericho, she hid them and protected them from detection by the city guards. Then, in exchange for her and her family's life, she used a red cord to help the spies escape Jericho and safely make it back to camp.
Why would she do that, Rupert? I mean, she was the enemy.
I think I'll let you find out the answer to that question yourself, Gabriella.
Ooh, I love a good cliffhanger.
I thought you said things should be pretty calm.
Well, flying isn't an exact science, Emma. Hold on. Not again!
Oh, Land! I'm so glad to see you.
We're definitely at Jericho. I'd recognize that wall anywhere.
Time to activate our hollow clothing.
Yeah, why do I feel like no one during this time period would actually wear skin-tight black jumpsuits?
Yeah, what gives? Our jumpsuits just changed color. Shouldn't we be wearing robes or something?
Your Explorer wristband has recognized your need for stealth. It has activated your jumpsuit's stealth mode. It can match any color, material, or pattern, making you all quite literally blend in.
Wonderful! Like a chameleon!
Quite. They are rather brilliant, aren't they? But remember, squad, you must still implement the rules. Remain unseen, follow the story, and work as a team.
Thanks, Rupert. We'll do our best. Ready, guys?
Let's go! Hey, my feet are gone!
Your whole body is gone.
Who said that?
Me, Wyatt.
Gabby, where are you?
It's our stealth suits, Wyatt. The bottom half of us looks like sand, while the top matches the evening sky. We blend in, remember?
Oh! I was wondering where you all went. If I squint really hard, I think I can see you.
Enough chatter. We need to head into the city and find the spies.
Right behind you, Cameron.
Yeah, right behind you. I think.
Come on, let's go.
Halt! Who goes there?
Oh no. Can he see us?
Nobody move.
Rajid, really? You see me every day.
Oh, sorry, Fadi. But did you have a beard yesterday?
Yes, I did. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some deliveries to finish. People need their bread right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fadi. As a guard of the gate, there's a lot of faces to remember.
Oh, thank heavens. I was afraid he was talking to us.
No, they definitely can't see us. But those two men hurrying away look pretty scared, and like they're trying to avoid the attention of the guards.
You think they're the spies?
Hard to tell, but they're our only lead. I say we follow them and find out.
Oh, they've stopped. Shh. Listen.
Maybe we can find lodging here. I don't know. This is the last place they'll look for us. Plus, it's on the wall. We may be able to find a way down.
Fine. God be with us.
They are the Israelite spies.
And that must be Rahab's house.
Well, now what? Even with our suits on, we can't just walk inside. They would definitely see the door open and hear our footsteps.
What if we...
Excuse me, little boy? Who are you talking to?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Do you need help finding your home?
Wyatt, your suit isn't working anymore.
Widgets and wheelies!
Excuse me? What's a whipjet?
Nothing. I'm fine. Please don't worry about me.
The pathway! It's getting ready to lasso us! Wyatt, run!
Sorry, lady. Gotta go.
No, wait! Guards! Guards! There's a lost runaway child over here!
Ma'am?
He went that way!
We're on it, ma'am.
Well, this isn't good. Whoa, why is the pathway still surging? It's almost like the world gets blurry for a second.
It's unstable. Having Wyatt run out of sight kept the pathway from sucking us out. But the fact that he isn't following the story anymore is creating an unsound environment.
So let's go find him.
No, If we all go, that means we're all no longer following the story, which will make it even more precarious. I'm the smallest out of the four of us, so I'll go. That's less matter deviating from the story. Hopefully, if you three continue to follow Rahab's story, the pathway will keep us in here long enough for Wyatt and me to get back.
Emma, are you sure?
Yes. I'll use the GPS in my Explorer wristband to find Wyatt and then get back to you. But you three have to stay as close to the story as possible. Whatever happens, don't deviate, or else we're all getting sucked out.
At least take Jules with you.
Fine. Come on, little guy.
And sis, be careful.
I will.
Okay, now what?
Emma said, stick close to the story. That means getting inside or near Rahab's house.
These houses, they're built pretty close together. If we can get on the roof of the one next door...
Then maybe we can climb over to Rahab's house.
Exactly.
Come on, guys. Jump onto Rahab's roof on the count of 3. 1, 2, 2.5, 3! Whoa. Our suits look like this weird grain stuff all over the roof.
I think it's flax. A common crop for the area.
We don't have time for a history lesson, Cam.
Hey!
Shh! Let's just see if we can hear what's happening down below this hatch.
You're men from the children of Israel.
Yes, it's true.
We do not deny it.
Right, well, you can't stay here.
Please.
I must hide you. Come, follow me up to the roof.
Ooh, that's our cue to flatten ourselves against a wall. Shh! Now!
Here, lay down on the roof. I'll put the drying flax over you. When the guards come, and they will come, you should be safe up here.
Thank you,
Rahab. My name is Rahab.
Thank you, Rahab.
Rahab? Rahab!
The guards!
Wyatt! Wyatt! My GPS says he should be at this jewelry stand, but all I see is that lady selling her jewels.
Diamonds, pearls, gold for
Wyatt? Is that you?
Who said that?
Wyatt, it's me, Emma, on your right.
Emma, boy, am I glad to see you, even though, I can't actually see you.
What are you doing in that outfit? And why are there people selling at night?
24-hour market. With my suit broken and those guards after me, I had to blend in. The lady who owns this shop went on a break, so I borrowed the cloak and hat she had left behind and, well, tried my hand at selling gems for her.
We need to fix your suit and get back to the others. If we don't, then...
Then that will keep happening?
Yes! Now, don't move. I'm going to come behind you and see if I can fix your suit.
Can you fix it?
Looks like a few of your wires came loose. I just need to reconnect them to the power source and... There. Now you just look like a floating cloak.
Oh! It's a ghost! See? It has no head!
Is she talking about me?
Come on! Let's get out of here!
I'm coming! Gentlemen, what can I do for you?
Well, you can bring out the men who have come to stay at your house. They are spies. They have come to scout out the whole country.
Yes. 2 men came to me, but I didn't know where they were from.
Bring them out then.
But they are no longer here. They left just as the gates to the city were about to close. I have no idea where they went from there. But if you hurry, you may still be able to catch them.
She's leading them away from the spies.
Men, to the gate!
Is Rahab a spy too?
No, remember? She isn't even an Israelite.
Then why?
Shh! I've bought you some time, but they'll figure out you're here soon enough.
Thank you.
Listen, I know who you are. You're Israelites, spies.
Yes, it is true. But then, why would you hide us?
Because I've heard the stories. How your God dried up the Red Sea so that you could come out of Egypt. how kings have stood in your way only to be utterly destroyed by your people. Here in this land, we are afraid of you and your God. We know your God will give you this land. I know your God is powerful, that he is the God of the heavens above and the earth below.
What you say is true. Ours is the one true God.
I believe it. Now please, I beg you, since I've shown you mercy tonight, will you also show mercy to me and my family when you take this land?
Our lives for yours. But don't tell anyone about our business here.
If you can do that, we will show you mercy when the Lord gives us this city.
Thank you. I will. We shall keep your business safe. Now, it's time that you leave before the sun rises. Climb down the wall with this red cord. It is strong enough to hold you.
Again, we thank you.
Go the way of the mountains. Hide there 3 days, giving your pursuers time to return. Then go your way.
As for our promise, keep the scarlet cord hanging through this window. Gather all your family inside your house. Anyone who is inside this home where the scarlet cord hangs will be safe.
I will do just as you say.
Now that we're alone, can we turn off these suits? I'm tired of talking to people that I can't even see.
Agreed.
That's
better.
The Scarlet Cord!
Looks like we've managed to collect the legendary artifact and remain undetected.
Well, we have, but what about Emma and Wyatt? They still aren't back.
Logan's right, but I think this pathway knows we've overstayed our welcome. We have to get to the airship.
Well, we still have to find Emma and Wyatt and sneak through the city before we can make a run for the airship. We need more time.
I don't think we have time, Gabby. The pathway wants to close, and it's becoming more unstable the longer they're missing.
We can't leave them behind.
If only we could find them and just fly out of the city, that would make life easier.
Did someone say fly?
Yes! Wyatt, Emma, Jules, we thought we heard some chatter up here.
We've got the legendary artifact.
And we've got a more convenient way out of here.
There's a helipack for each of you. Here.
Remember to strap in tight. And don't worry, Logan, it hasn't bashed me into any walls since this morning.
Reassuring, Wyatt, really. And thanks for getting us out of here.
No problem. Ready for liftoff, everyone?
Ready.
Exploration squad, out!
If I could have your attention, please. Thank you. Great. Thank you. I want to welcome you all to the reopening of the artifacts of the Wilderness Wing. In this room, you will find artifacts that transport you back to the days of Moses, Joshua, and the Israelites. These artifacts are a testament to the bravery and true faith of some very unlikely people. And most importantly, a testament to the faithfulness of God. Though we still have many museum wings that need restoration, we hope that this recently reinstated wing will give a glimpse into the Bible's powerful history. Thank you.
Look, Mom!
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
So cool!
I will say, it feels good to see that what we do matters to people.
All in a day's work. Sometimes in my mind, I like to call us the secret heroes of the museum.
Ooh, I like that. Heroes!
But we're not the heroes.
Speak for yourself, Gabby.
No, really. People like Rahab are the real heroes. I mean, she had only heard about God and his mighty acts, yet she placed her faith in him. It's not like she had a Bible or even Christian parents to help her at all.
Gabby's right. She realized that Israel's God was the one true God. She put everything on the line to become part of his people. You were there. She could have easily been caught, yet she was faith-filled.
And did you know that Jesus was born out of Rahab's lineage? God rewarded her faithfulness. Not only did she become part of the Israelite nation, but God made his only son come from her bloodline.
How do you know all of this, Gabby?
I couldn't go and see a story like Rahab's and not find out more. I just pulled out my Bible and read all about her.
I guess when you put it that way, she really is a hero.
An unlikely hero, too. Rahab didn't have the best past. Yet her one choice to follow God not only saved her, but it also saved her family. I bet her life was never the same after that.
Rahab, the unlikely hero. Ooh, I like it.
Remember, no matter your past, God can use you if you choose to put your faith in Him. He can do extraordinary things with ordinary people. We will see you next time aboard the Airship Genesis. Accessing Scripture, Joshua 3:10. Subject, Canaanites. Generating report. The Canaanites were a group of people who lived in the area of ancient Israel, which Joshua and the Israelites called the Promised Land. The Canaanites descended from Canaan, the grandson of Noah, as in Noah and the Ark. They lived in a land that we call Palestine today.
And we continue our tour of the Genesis Bible experience with the newly opened artifacts of the Wilderness Wing.
We're walking, and
we're stopping.
Ah, yes. As you can see here, this is Rahab's Scarlet Cord.
Who's Rahab?
Rahab is an awesome Bible hero. With one decision, she defied her fellow countrymen, became an ally to the Israelites, and stood on the side of God.
So cool.
Quite.
That is a stirring summary of Rahab, Logan, but let me tell you a little bit more about her.
Yeah!
Rahab was a Canaanite woman who had lived a sinful life. But when she heard about the God of the Hebrews,
that's our God,
she wanted to know him.
So she stood up for God's people.
She hid the Hebrew spies from her fellow Canaanites
and took God's side.
And when Joshua and the Israelites took over Jericho, they stayed true to their word and saved Rahab and her family.
Wow!
But that's not all.
Rahab later married an Israelite man, and she became one of the ancestors of Jesus.
Amazing!
Even though she was among the Israelites' enemies, she made a brave choice to pledge her allegiance to God instead.
Just hearing the stories about the Lord convinced her that God and his people, the Israelites,
would come out on top.
It took one choice to be faithful to God
by hiding the spies,
and God turned an ordinary
and very unexpected
person into a hero.
God loves doing that,
and he always blesses them for their faithfulness.
Oh, yeah! Wow! Thank you for showing us around.
Check this out. You know how we mentioned that Rahab made some wrong choices in her life? We saw how God still used her. After that, she changed her life and she became a faithful member of God's people. Rahab's story is in the Old Testament, but there are people with a sinful past all throughout the Bible. And in the New Testament, during Jesus' day, there were also people who did some wrong things. The religious people of Jesus' time wouldn't associate with these sinners. But guess what Jesus did? Jesus welcomed them, and boy, did that make a lot of people angry. However, Jesus explained that those people were the very ones he came to help. He loved the people who knew they had done wrong things. That meant they were ready for God's forgiveness. Can you be like Jesus and be friendly with everyone? If Jesus welcomed everyone, we should too.
I'm here with Dr. Jeremiah for another Q&A with Dr. J. Hello, Dr. J.
Hey, Emma.
We have talked a lot about the story of Rahab and the spies. What is your favorite part of that story?
You know, I think my favorite part is that God had her right where she needed to be to protect his spies so that his will could be done. And, you know, she was very important in God's plan because she ended up being a part of the history of Jesus Christ all the way through. And so what a tremendous woman she was.
I never thought of that. So we probably will never have to hide a pair of spies, but what are some ways we can be like Rahab in some situations we might face?
Well, Emma, one of the things that God does is he puts us where he wants us to be so that when things happen, we'll be able to be there to represent him. And maybe he puts you in a school where you're the only Christian and you're there to represent him. Or maybe he takes you to a church that's really not a church that teaches Christ and you're there to represent him. So God always places his people in the right place so they'll be there for the right moment when he needs them.
That is superlative. Thank you for answering our questions, Dr. J. See you next time.
Hey, I look forward to it.
I
I don't know about you, Logan, but I am ready for another stealth mission.
Oh yeah! Me too! Level 5 mission? Child's play.
Before we go, here's a Bible verse to memorize. It's from the book of Joshua, where Rahab's story is found. Joshua makes a clear choice to always follow God, just like Rahab did. Joshua 24:15 says, "Choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord."
Oh man, I love that verse!
See you next time. Come on, Logan.
Yes! Later!
Go on an unforgettable journey through God's Word with the Airship Genesis Legendary Bible Adventure Kids Study Bible. Loaded with information to help readers of any age understand God's Word. The Airship Genesis Bible will launch you and your family on an adventure that only God can provide. Go to airshipgenesis.com/Bible today to find out more and to order your copy of the Airship Genesis Legendary Bible Adventure Kids Study Bible.